the middle of the Egyptian desert, close to where the Nile River meets the sand, there are some really big and mysterious buildings. These are the pyramids of Egypt, and they've been standing there for a very, very long time. They're like huge stone giants that guard the history of a time that is gone now. These pyramids aren't just places where people were buried. They're much more than that. They show how great and powerful the civilization that built them was. They wanted to make something that would last forever, and they did. The pyramids tell us that the people who built them were trying to do something really special and important, and they wanted to be remembered for a long time. In a dry area called Saqqara, the very first pyramid was built for a king named Pharaoh Djoser. This pyramid was super important because it was different from the tombs that were made before. It had steps, kind of like a big staircase going up to the sky. This was a new idea back then because earlier tombs were much simpler and not so tall. This step pyramid started a trend where people began to build much bigger and more amazing tombs than ever before. After this pyramid, the tombs went from being just simple and small to huge ones that were really tall, almost as if they were trying to reach the sky. This was a big change in how tombs were made, and it showed that people were getting really good at building impressive things. The Great Pyramids of Giza, built by the pharaohs Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, were made to make sure these kings were remembered for a very long time. Each huge stone in the pyramids shows how hard they worked to make something that would last forever. It's amazing what people could do back then. The Great Pyramids of Giza, which are huge and impressive structures in the desert, were made long ago by the 4th dynasty pharaohs, who were very powerful and ambitious. These pyramids show the incredible skill and strong will of the people who built them. Every stone that was put in place in every room inside the pyramids tell us about the amazing abilities of these ancient builders. People still wonder exactly how they were built. Some think that a large number of workers came together to build them, while others believe that the builders used really smart and clever engineering techniques that were ahead of their time. This makes the pyramids not just big structures, but also mysteries about the past and how people achieved such amazing feats without modern technology. The pyramids, especially the famous ones at Giza, are much more than just burial sites for ancient Egyptian pharaohs. They also have a deep connection to the stars and the cosmos. These magnificent structures were built with incredible precision to align with specific star constellations. For example, the Great Pyramid of Khufu is perfectly aligned with Orion's belt, which is more than just a coincidence. This alignment might have been a symbolic way to represent the pharaoh's journey or ascent to the heavens, reflecting their beliefs in the divine and the afterlife. This celestial alignment suggests that the ancient Egyptians saw the pyramids as cosmic gateways, linking the earthly world with the divine realm of the gods. By aligning the pyramids with the stars, they were perhaps creating a physical and spiritual connection between the earth and the heavens, a bridge between the human and the divine. The Great Pyramid's precise alignment with the constellations serves as a testament to this belief. It's like a stone ode or a poem written in the language of architecture and astronomy, dedicated to the gods. This connection to the cosmos shows the depth of the ancient Egyptians' astronomical knowledge and their religious and spiritual beliefs. They saw the universe as an integral part of their religious and ceremonial life, and the pyramids were a direct reflection of this. By building these structures in such a way that mirrors the heavens, the ancient Egyptians were expressing their reverence for the gods and the celestial realm. It's a fascinating aspect of the pyramids that adds another layer of mystery and wonder to these already incredible structures, showing us how the ancient builders not only aimed to honor their dead, but also sought to connect with the universe in a profound and lasting way. In the past few years, some really interesting new secrets about the pyramids have come to light. Thanks to advanced technology like muon radiography, which can see through thick stone, and 3D scanning, Scientists now think there might be rooms inside the pyramids that nobody has ever seen before. This is exciting because it could help us learn more about these ancient buildings and the people who built them. But even with these new discoveries, there are still a lot of unanswered questions about the pyramids. One of the biggest mysteries is how the ancient Egyptians, who only had simple tools made of copper and their own hard work, managed to build such enormous structures. The pyramids have lasted for thousands of years because they were built using strong stones like limestone and granite, which don't easily break down. These stones were carefully cut and put together, making the pyramids sturdy. The dry and sunny weather in Egypt helped keep them from getting too damaged, and there were not many earthquakes or floods to harm them either. People have also taken care of the pyramids over time, fixing any problems to make sure they stay in good shape. So, their strong materials, smart construction, and Egypt's climate have all helped the pyramids endure for so long. Walking into the pyramids is like stepping back in time, tracing the footsteps of ancient Egyptian kings. These huge limestone structures contain a maze of corridors that twist and turn, leading to sacred rooms deep inside. These rooms, known as burial chambers, were designed for the pharaohs, the ancient Egyptian rulers, to begin their journey to the afterlife. In ancient Egyptian belief, death was not the end, but a transition to another realm. To prepare for this journey, the pharaohs were buried with various spells, which they believed would protect them and guide them in the afterlife. Alongside these spells, they were also buried with a wealth of treasures. These treasures included gold, jewels, and valuable objects, which were not just for show. They were thought to be useful to the pharaoh in the next life. The idea of these chambers, with their intricate design and the treasures they held, reflects the ancient Egyptians' deep respect for the afterlife and their desire to care for their kings even after death. It's fascinating to think about how these chambers, hidden deep within the pyramids and surrounded by stone, were meticulously prepared as the final resting places for the rulers of an entire civilization. It shows the great lengths they went to in their spiritual and religious practices, and how much importance they placed on life after death. The pyramids are so much more than just large structures. They represent a unique blend of artistic expression, religious faith, and knowledge of the cosmos. These ancient wonders are a symbol of the Egyptian civilization's beliefs in the afterlife, and reflect their deep understanding of both life and the concept of immortality. The Egyptians didn't just see death as an end, but as a significant part of a continuous journey, and this is strongly expressed in the way the pyramids were designed and used. Each pyramid is a masterpiece of art, with careful attention to detail, proportions, and alignment. They weren't built just for function. They were also designed to be beautiful and awe-inspiring, reflecting the high value Egyptians placed on art and aesthetics. In terms of religion, the pyramids were seen as sacred spaces. They were not just royal tombs, but also a part of the Egyptians' spiritual practices. The pyramids were meant to help the pharaohs in the afterlife, ensuring their safe passage and acceptance into the next world. This shows how deeply the Egyptians thought about life after death, and how important their religious beliefs were in their daily lives and in their preparations for the afterlife. The pyramids remind us of the complexity of the Egyptian civilization and their enduring legacy in shaping our understanding of the ancient world. Finally, the pyramids reflect the Egyptians' advanced understanding of science, particularly astronomy and engineering. The precise alignment with celestial bodies and the impressive architectural feats achieved in building these structures indicate a profound understanding of the sciences. As archaeologists and scientists use modern techniques to dig deeper into the pyramids, they keep finding new secrets. These discoveries are hidden treasures, locked away for thousands of years, and each one adds a new part to the long and fascinating history of the pyramids. It's like every new piece of information is a new page in a book that keeps getting more interesting. They continue to cast a magical spell on everyone who sees them or learns about them. The pyramids aren't just old relics. They're like living symbols of our human journey. They represent our endless quest to find meaning in our lives and our attempts to understand and control the unknown. They are like whispers from the ancient world. They call out to us across time, urging us to remember the past and its people. They inspire wonder and curiosity, prompting us to think about the lives, beliefs, and achievements of those who built them. The pyramids stand as a bridge between the past and the present, connecting us with our ancient heritage and inviting us to explore and learn more about the origins of human civilization.